Welcome to Spotlight. I'm your host, Amitha. Join us weekly and get inspired by community leaders and organizations who are making a difference. About 30% of India lives under illiteracy, poverty, and disease. The Ekal Vidyalaya movement is making a change in this matter, especially in the remote and tribal areas of India and the neighboring developing countries. Today, we have the honor of speaking to three members of the Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation of Canada. We have Mr. Subhash Chandar, who is the Director, Secretary, and National Coordinator. We have Mr. Chari Samantapudi, who is the Media Coordinator and Advisor. And we have Ms. Sonia, who is a volunteer. So let's welcome them to our show. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you.
तो पहले एकाल की ओर जाने से पहले ये जानना चाहेंगे कि individually what all do you do outside Ekal? So first of all, Mr. Subhash Chandar.
मेरा एक अपना फैमिली बिजनेस है import and wholesale का. We do some souvenirs. I have two children, both married, and I also have a grandson. So this is about me. Yeah.
Nice. And Mr. Samantapudi?
Yeah, I am software engineer living in Waterloo. Out of Ekal, I am also the founding chair of Telugu Alliances of Canada, TACA, for Telugu community living in Canada. And plus Ekal, I am working in here.
Nice. And Miss Sania?
So I work in a multinational corporation as a manager. I have two children and my 16-year-old also volunteers with Ekal. So I live in Toronto and I'm very excited to work as a volunteer with Ekal.
This is great. It's amazing, like everybody coming together towards such a great cause. First of all, I'll go towards Mr. Chari Samantapudi. Tell us why. I already mentioned about how 30% of India lives in such a devastating state. So why do you think professionals should get involved in this matter?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thanks to Ethnic Channels and ZTV for the opportunity of providing to discuss here in the spotlight. Actually, you know, the India, before going to the professionals, India is like spatial inequality is there. There is a lot of spatial inequality in resources, in the health, education. When you look at different places, one place you have a very much better and one place was the poorest. So it is happening mostly in remote parts of the village. Yeah, as you said, there are 30% of the population. Poorest people are living in the remote villages. Similarly, some of the states in India, actually 75% of the poor people live in those remote villages. And our Ekal started a good step doing, look after those remote villages through the education so that we bring to the normal general society. That is the main purpose of the Ekal. As part of that, we have so many organizations. Professionals is one of them. So when it comes to professionals, basically professionals is like engineers, technicians, doctors. They have more logic. They have more, they know how to execute the tasks. We think if they come into this movement, it will help us to reach our objectives of the Ekal.
Well said.
Yeah.
So if I take a step back, let's go to the umbrella organization. आपकी ओर जाते हैं मिस्टर चंदर और हमें बताइए कि what is Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation of Canada all about?
First of all, I would like to mention what Ekal Vidyalaya means. Ekal Vidyalaya means one teacher schools. So these are, as you said, it's in the remote and very tribal villages of India. And the mission, the purpose of this organization is to provide them the holistic, for the holistic development of the whole village by providing them education of literacy, giving them health and hygiene, also economic development and empowerment. Basically, the development of the whole village in total. And this movement has been going on for about 30 years in Canada. In India. And also big times in USA and also in about 13 other countries as well. In Canada, it started about 13 years ago in 2006. And it has come a long way, but a lot of people know about Ekal movement in Canada, yet there's still a lot of people who do not know about what Ekal Vidyalaya is doing. So we are an organization. We are, first of all, it's a registered charity in Canada, where all donations are all tax deductible. So our main goal is basically to bring an awareness. It is such a noble cause being done in India for the very underprivileged children and the villagers as such. And we are trying to bring it to in the Indian diaspora and the Canadians at large, just to let them know what's going on, what is being done in India. And for that, we have a very great volunteer team here, as most of the work is also being done by volunteers in India. So we do different programs, like we have been doing, you also have witnessed golf tournaments. We do fundraisers. We have another wing, Ekal youth team we have, which has been very well developed in the last 3 years by one of our very dedicated volunteer, Bharti Gupta ji. And also now we are involving the young professionals, as Chariji mentioned.
Yes, we just heard about that.
We want to involve all the young professionals to come forward. It'll be a nice platform for them as well as for Ekal to move forward.
Wow. So, I mean, the movement is happening globally, and Canada is also doing a lot. We heard briefly about the Young Professionals Association. We want to get to that and about the upcoming event on December 7th. But उससे पहले लेते एक छोटा सा break. Welcome back to Spotlight. हम बात कर रहे हैं with the 3 members of the Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation of Canada. So let's start off right away with talking about the Young Professionals Association. So I'll ask you, Mr. Chari, to enlighten us about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Young Professionals, Ekal Young Professionals Association is basically association of young professionals, mainly from youth to seniors. Those are the people we are looking at. We are, like, I mean, in other activities, we got a lot of calls, a lot of interest came from the professionals, like doctors, engineers. So it's a very good idea, and how do we involve? And then our president, Gupta ji, he started this EYPA in Canada, and then we started the objectives and how to involve them. So we wanted to utilize their interest towards this great goal, and bring the professionals together so that they can do the service to the Ekal in such a way, the ideas, what they have, they can share to that, and they can do many things like iCamps, or any other activities within the communities here in Canada, so that the Ekal will be aware, there will be more awareness on Ekal, and they can act together as professionals.
So what are some of the activities that have taken place so far?
Yeah, since this is just started, we have a lot of objectives, a lot of activities we are in a plan for them. We are having a meeting soon. We will discuss with them. Some of the activities, what I'm looking at is in the agenda are like to meet all the communities from different communities in GTA and support them, and run some like medical camps, and go to their organizations, help them in needs, like technology side or other engineering sides as well, like for the students, to bring them, educate them, so that whatever the time they have, we would like to utilize them properly. And obviously, as I mentioned before, when you are professional means they know, definitely they know how to execute the things, and they have logics. they have education, they know, they have gone through everything, but they said many times they want some opportunity to goal this, and everybody wanted to help Mother India to
That's
bring all the
great.
people equal.
It's a good platform, not just to help, but also kind of give back to the community,
Yes.
and you are advancing yourself as well as your community. So, like you said, with all the activities involved, there's an exciting event that's upcoming on December 7th. So, why don't we come to you, Ms. Sonia? We already heard it's such a volunteer-driven organization, and I'm sure then you are part of this upcoming event. So, tell us a bit more about the event.
Okay, so as part of Ekal, we organize many different events. So we're excited to announce that on December 7th, we have an upcoming event. It's our annual gala fundraising event, our cultural event, and we will also be discussing and launching EYPA, which is our young professionals. And this event is being held starting 3:30 to 6 on December 7th, and it is in Chinguzi School in Brampton. So we invite everyone from our community to come join us, not only to learn more about Ekal, but to be a part of the Ekal family, to come enjoy some refreshments with us, mix and mingle, understand about Ekal. We have cultural events baked into it. Our youth are joining. So this is a great venue for everyone to participate together, as we said, to give back to community and become a part of the Ekal family. Just to give a little bit more detail, in terms of the event, as I said, there will be cultural programs like dances, we'll have Bharatnatyam, we'll have other singing competitions, etc., which will help, again, the community to come together as one and also to promote Ekal. We will also discuss what Ekal has been doing in the past few years. We will be showing PowerPoints and slides to give more exposure to Ekal. We also welcome donations and fundraising, because that's how we sustain the organization and that's how we uplift the Ekal organization in India. So it's a full event and we would welcome everyone to come join us.
That's great. So people get to learn about what Ekal is all about at the event, as well as take part in this big movement.
And they come to hear more about our youth program. They come to hear more about our young professionals. So it's all the information for the entire year in one program.
That's amazing. So this is happening in Canada as part of the Canadian chapter. So if I come back to you, Mr. Chari, how is this hub, like, the Canadian chapter, fitting within the global movement? How are the professionals fitting within the global movement of Ekal?
Yeah, sure. The spatial inequality happening in health, education, and economy, and resources, etc., right? So the professionals are experts in those areas. Different professionals are there. When we have professionals, we get the ideas from them, and we get the technology from them, and we would like to utilize those ideas, technology, and implement in those remote villages as part of Ekal. Mainly holistic health, development of health, education, or any roads, or the way how do we want to develop. We want to get the ideas from the professionals, and they are interested. And another thing is, we bring the experts in professionals who excelled in Canada as a guest, and we'll take their advices. And all these professionals can get together and they form a great association, and they can do better job than normal volunteering also. That's what we are doing.
Yeah, there is strength in numbers, and
Yes.
it's great you're capitalizing on all the resources that are available, and especially when people are coming forth willingly and trying to help with the organization. So all in all, a wonderful movement to be part of. Don't worry if you're not in India, be part of the Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation of Canada. So we want to find out a little bit more about where people can get more information and how they can get involved. पर उससे पहले लेते हैं एक छोटा सा break. स्पॉटलाइट में फिर से आपका स्वागत है. We are talking to Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation Canada's core team members. So we are very excited about the December 7th event. But in general, how can people get involved with the foundation?
As you said, like December 7th, we have an event. They can come to the event, and we have websites, we have emails, coming, and they can call us, any executives, on ekal.ca website, and they can approach the Ekal to participate in UAVA.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So where is this website? Like, where can we find this information?
So really, it's as simple as going on to ekal.org if you want the holistic approach to Ekal, and then through that website or on its own, you can go to ekal.ca. And on ekal.ca, you'll see information about all the work we do and also links to Ekal Youth Program, Ekal Young Professionals, details about events, details about fundraising events, etc. So within there, if you are interested in joining our Young Professionals team, you can send us information about yourself and we will contact you. You can also email us at info@ekal.ca. We also have a phone number, 416-919-4377, which I believe belongs to Sushil ji. Sandeep ji, which belongs to Sandeep ji, who will be our helpful in terms of how you can enroll onto the website. And not just that, we are part of Facebook, we're part of Twitter, we're also on the media sometimes, the local newspaper. So we try to spread the message about Ekal in various different ways.
I love it. It's like everybody's organized, and the good thing is everybody knows each other by name. Like, it's a big family, it sounds like it. So there you have it. You know where to find Ekal. Pretty much you're omnipresent. You're everywhere. So it's easy to find you. So coming back to you, Mr. Subhash Chandra, so हमने सुना कि what is the Ekal movement all about? We heard from Mr. Chari, we heard from Ms. Sonia about the Canadian chapter and the events that are upcoming. But from you, we would like to hear more about the global movement beyond what we already talked about in terms of the local activity.
Sure. यहाँ पर जैसे कनाडा में हम लोग, हमारा जो काम है बेसिकली, जो मेन गोल है वो है अवेयरनेस. बेसिकली अवेयरनेस है, एंड वी वांट टू इन्वॉल्व द पीपल कम्युनिटी विद अस. तो उसके लिए व्हाट वी डू इज़, जैसे पहले बात किया कि हम लोग यहाँ पर प्रोग्राम्स करते हैं, तो उसमें हम लोग बेसिकली अल्टीमेट गोल इज़ टू रेज सम फंड्स. तो आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू अबाउट द स्कूल्स, हाउ दीज आर ऑपरेटेड. यहाँ पर कनाडा में $500 से आप एक स्कूल को पूरे साल के लिए स्पॉन्सर कर सकते हैं. तो कई बार लोग पूछते हैं कि ये कैसे पॉसिबल है. तो ये मैं थोड़ा बताना चाहूँगा कि इसमें हमारे पास जैसे स्कूल की बिल्डिंग नहीं होती कोई, ये स्कूल होते हैं या किसी के घर के आंगन में होता है, या किसी गांव में किसी के पास कोई कमरा खाली है, वो 3-4 घंटे के लिए वहाँ पर क्लास लगती है, या फिर पेड़ के नीचे क्लास लगती है. और इसमें से अबाउट जो $500 जैसे एक साल के लिए लगता है, तो उसकी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऐसे है कि अबाउट 60% गोज़ टूवर्ड्स द टीचर्स सैलरी. एक्चुअली इट्स नॉट इवन ए सैलरी, वी कॉल इट एन ऑनरेरियम, जिसे हम हिंदी में मानधन कहते हैं. 27% goes towards teachers training. It takes about 3-4 months to train a teacher, which is also a localized person who understands the people, who knows the language, who knows the culture of the people, since these people are all tribal and very rural village people. And about 4-5% goes towards the accessories. To buy blackboard चाहिए, बच्चों के लिए किताब चाहिए, कापी चाहिए. And basically less than 10% goes towards the admin and the operational cost. तो ये शायद दुनिया में ऐसी, शायद ही कोई ऐसी चैरिटी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होगी जिसमें कि एडमिन कॉस्ट एंड ऑपरेशनल कॉस्ट इज़ सो लो. बिकॉज उसका कारण है कि मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल जो इसमें हेल्प करते हैं, दे आर ऑल वॉलंटियर्स, दे आर वॉलंटियर बेस्ड. और मैं ये साथ में ये बताना चाहूँगा कि it started with about 30 years ago. It started with about first 60 schools in the Jharkhand area, और अब Ekal has reached just end of last month, October के में 99,209 schools with the 2.7 million children enrolled.
Wow, nice.
और we are just about to, हमारा गोल था 100,000 स्कूल तक पहुंचने का. And we are just about to reach that goal any minute. And so ये एक इतना नोबल काम है, क्योंकि अपने शास्त्रों में भी कहते हैं कि विद्या दानम महादानम, the gift of education is the greatest gift you can give to anybody. And मैं यहाँ की आपके व्यूअर्स को ये कहना चाहूँगा कि इसके बारे में आप और ज़्यादा जानकारी करें. हमारे वेबसाइट पर जाकर www.ekal.ca पे जाकर आप हम में से किसी भी वॉलंटियर को कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं। मेरा नाम सुभाष चंद्र है। कैन कॉन्टेक्ट मी, आई एम ओपन 24/7 फॉर एकल। और इसके साथ जुड़ें, इसको जानें और कि ये और क्या क्या काम करता है एकल। और सबसे बड़ी बात मैं ये कहना चाहूँगा कि ये काम करने से मैं इसके साथ 2006 से जुड़ा हूँ और 2012 से एज ए सेक्रेटरी इसके साथ जुड़ा हूँ। इसमें आपको खुद को एक इतनी संतुष्टि मिलती है क्योंकि आप एक उन बच्चों के लिए एक काम कर रहे हैं जिनको उनको बेसिकली लाइफ में एक अपॉर्चुनिटी दे रहे हैं टू गेट अहेड इन लाइफ।
Very well said. Actually, hats off to all of you. आप सब अपनी खुद की ज़िंदगी है लेकिन औरों के लिए काम कर रहे हैं through the Ekal विद्यालय फाउंडेशन and the whole global movement. So आज आप आए, हमें इतना कुछ बताया इस movement के बारे में and we are just inspired to be part of this global movement. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much,
आप
Amitha जी।
कुछ और कहना चाहेंगे हमारी ऑडियंस को या they go ahead and find more information? Yes.
I request all the young professionals. Our main motive is like to provide more schools for the remote village people in India. These schools are not only in one place; it's across all India, from south to north, west to east. All these 100,000, almost 100,000 schools are located. So it's not like belong to one region or one place. It's across all India in all places. That's all.
Thank you. So Mr. Subhash Chandra, Mr. Chari Samantapudi, and Miss Sonia, thank you so much. आप आए, we know more about Ekal, the movement, as well as the Vidyalaya Foundation of Canada. And we wish you all the best for the December 7th event. And audience, for more information, look at their social media platforms and their website. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you very much, Amitha ji,
Thank you.
for having us.
Thank you. So now we know what Ekal Vidyalaya movement is doing across the globe and especially with the foundation in Canada. So go follow them, be part of them. Well, that's a wrap for this week's show. Thank you for watching us. Continue to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and write to us at spotlight@ethnicchannels.com. Until next week, this is Amitha signing off, encouraging you not to take illiteracy for granted.